I think of a lot of loss. I think of a lot of identities because COVID, we all know, was kind of a time where no, ain't no kind of. During COVID, it was so many bodies. It took a lot to be able to identify them all. So we all know that maybe a couple got lost within the system or something if their bodies were not claimed. And due to the fact that COVID spread outside, think of all the homeless. Think of all of those that had nowhere to go and be sheltered. Yes. So I think of unidentified identities. I don't know why, but that's what came to me, COVID-19. All right. Oh, and by the way, since you're letting me, what I do is after every row, I shuffle. I like to shuffle because I'm a talker. As you can see, my mind be going. And I know whoever is with me to do this, I know a couple. I'm sure of a couple. The others, hey, I just got here. I'm the newbie. So guess what? I'm kind of like the person that goes and gets the coffee. I need to get the orders right. Yes, I get it. But I understand that this is a gift I've had all my life. All my life. All of the life I could remember. Not let's live in the 3D right here. Not doing Oracle and all of that, but just being a writer, being a reader, being somebody who enjoyed the challenge of reading and comprehension. Like, numbers were not my thing, but one thing you are not going to do, you are not going to outread me. You are not going to outwrite me. And everything made sense. Why? Because that's how my mind worked before I knew it. Next card. And by the way, I'm not bragging because this is something that I didn't learn until I became an adult. And the thing that a lot of people envy is that you lose that adolescence. You lose that adolescent part of yourself when life is so heavy and when life adults. Because adulting has a lot of hardships, a lot of trauma, a lot of pain, a lot of stress. If you can hold on to that lighthearted part of yourself, which is not necessarily acting like a kid, but just being able to enjoy such things in a childlike manner, you are blessed. The world did not destroy you. Hear what I'm saying. Next card. Laverne and Shirley. Woo, let me tell you something about them. Let me see. Laverne and Shirley. This show actually came out January 27, 1976. Somebody could be born in 76. It ended in 83. Somebody could be born in 83. Something could have went on from 76 to 83. I can't do the math right now, but you can do it if you want to. Somebody could be in their mid-60s. There could be 6 to 8 years of some. There could be with this compare and contrast card. I'm thinking there could be maybe 6 to 8 years of somebody wondering, 6 to 8 years of an investigation or something like that. I understand. Or somebody could have been doing something. Maybe these are the rounds. Some friends could have been doing something. Wisconsin, Milwaukee could be significant. It could be, Burbank. Well, not could be. I'm just saying Burbank, California could be significant. The name Laverne or Shirley could be significant. You get what I'm saying? Like, yeah. All right, next. Parking lot. Parking lot pivot? I don't know. Common distraction, personal grooming. Well, if you think about it, in a parking lot, somebody could easily run up on you if you're taking care of yourself, doing your makeup, listening to music. Yeah, a parking lot can definitely be a distraction. That's where a car is parked 95% of the time. Now, that's something that was very new to me. So, most of the time, your car is parked. So, it's like, yeah, your whereabouts can kind of be seen through that with GPS tracking and all that other stuff. People can charge for parking, of course. And when I think of that, I think of like maybe Super Bowl or something like that. Maybe somebody is drowning because of a bet they made. For somebody to be at the Super Bowl and now they gotta sell their parking lot. Oh, you gotta make that parlay back, so you gotta sell parking lot spaces. You better hope you have enough. Anyway, yeah, parking lot, stop. I think, just park. Somebody is, going down because they have to stop. A parking lot, you have to park. It don't say driving lot, searching lot. You might search for a parking space, but you gonna park king. You gonna park in that lot. No G, because the G is silent, just like in lasagna. Ask Lil Wayne. He taught me that. I will never forget it. Next. Defenseless. Well, I mean, that kind of just says what it says. Somebody's looking into somebody's lack of defense. Because when I see words like this, I kind of read backwards. So I don't read backwards because of dyslexia. I read backwards to understand dyslexia. And sometimes it's for me, it's not so simple as just letter by letter, but phrase by phrase, because we learn the alphabet, but we don't learn to say each letter separately when it comes to a whole word. So you get what I'm saying. But anyway, somebody might be trying to, somebody might be looking at the fact that somebody was defenseless, or looking at the fact that somebody was supposed to be defenseless. I don't know. I mean, or comparing and contrasting the fact that somebody had defense and somebody did not, All right. Next. Arrogance. Card above. COVID-19. Haughtiness. Conceits. Pretentious. Lay to claim. Claim to possess. Claim to possess. Claim to possess. Lay to claim. COVID-19. As I just said, so many people died. There were a lot of bodies that were James and Johns. So there were people or something, someone, there were people that took advantage of this. And arrogance. Because it was almost like they knew that they would get away with it. But then I'm also thinking they kept trying to take advantage of it. They kept trying to use, physical, because I'm not going to say people, because the body is here, but the person is gone. And I feel that that's safe. That's safe. That's safe for those people. Their soul is already out of here. The body is just flesh. As soon as you're born, the body grows and then it starts to deteriorate. You live to die. I mean, come on, let's call a spade a spade. So, the body. They were arrogant off of monetary value, money and a body. Do you understand? It's no different. It's no different. But they kept doing it. All right, you guys, that is part 1 of the 4x4 with your girl S. Nova, the universal donor. I'm going to do one in front of you guys, just so you know that that's what it's about to be. I thank you for hanging with me, and hopefully you'll be back.